ability to sustain our attentional resources on the work in front of us. Now, do you feel our brain has unlimited attentional capacities or limited? What do you feel? Right. So our brain does have a limited attentional capacity, right? We cannot focus with the same efficiency throughout the day. It does increase or reduce depending on multiple factors. Imagine a day when you're really tired. Your attention would not be as much as on a day when you feel really energetic and top of your mood and everything, right? So our attentional resources do differ, and we have a limited capacity. And that limited capacity is all what we call as our selective attention. Our brain, if it were to pay attention to each and every stimuli which is around us in our environment, it will get so overloaded that we may not even be able to focus on one particular thing. Therefore, we have almost like a barrier in our brain which filters out information which we don't require. For example, right now, if you're sitting and there's the fan running and there's this slight noise, constant noise which the fan is making, but you're not very intently paying attention to that, right? Because you're focusing here. You're very consciously focusing here. Imagine now if you were to also pay attention to that fan's noise, to what I am saying, to maybe what you are writing, to your phone, to some other noise coming from outside, too much of information. Therefore, our brain has just a selective attention capacity to focus on what's required. Now, within that, there are two other forms. One is top-down attention, which is more of a voluntary focus, where we are very goal-oriented. We know what is requiring our focus, and we just focus on that. Like right now, you're required to focus on this presentation, so you're doing that very voluntarily, consciously. That's top-down focus. Now, bottom-up focus is stimulus-driven or environmentally oriented, and it happens almost involuntarily. Now, you're focusing here right now, but suddenly somebody calls out your name, or suddenly there's a notification on your phone. That would be a bottom-up focus. It is stimulus-driven in the sense that it's almost very natural, very inbuilt in us, that evolutionarily we would pay attention to sounds, to our names, because our brain is made in such way because we want to stay alert if there is any important stimuli around us, if there's a danger or such, right? So our brain becomes alert and we divert the attention almost involuntarily. Yes, because evolutionarily our brain is made to respond to noises and sounds and stimulus.
That's called reflex.
Reflex. That's what it's. In a way, it's a reflex action, but more. If we call it technically, we can call it as a stimulus-driven kind of a focus, right?
Stimulus-driven.
And it is environmentally driven. Now, like if we hear a loud noise or our phone buzzes. These are our two main attentional capacities. So when we talk of attention management, we're essentially trying to work on the top-down approach, the voluntary focus part, where in spite of the environmental triggers or stimuli, we are able to also come back to the voluntary focus. That's what we are going to discuss.